Nick Rim in Queensland. I'm so excited to be here with you today, showing you brand new product that is coming. You will not believe what is in the future for what is happening with Stampin' Up. So as some of you may know, I attended our convention type of an event that we have once a year called OnStage in Sydney. So it's been a whirlwind of a week last week. And I have just realized that I didn't put the sketch challenge up, I think, on my page. So I do apologize for that. And I will try and get it up on the page. I'm still trying to, I've lost one of the cards that I did at OnStage. I'm still trying to find it. I can't find, there's a couple of things I can't find from OnStage. But anyway, hello. It was actually just the medicine that I needed. So OnStage is where we all gather. It's a demonstrator only event, and it's where we all gather together and we get the brand new catalogue, which is really, really awesome. So our catalogues are changing. So I wanted to update you on everything that we were told, all of the brand new products that are coming, which is super, super exciting. So I'll wait until everybody jumps on before I get started with that. And I was madly trying to get everything sorted before I jumped on. That's why I was a couple of minutes late. So I do apologize for that. So I worked Monday and Tuesday last week, and then on Wednesday morning we were up at what time were we up? We were up at 4:30, I think it was, in the morning, and we traveled up to the Brisbane airport, caught an aeroplane, and went to Sydney for our 3-day OnStage event. So we actually arrived a day early, which was really, really nice. It's nice to be able to get your traveling out of the way, get settled into your accommodation, and just generally relax. And there were so many people that actually did that. So it was really, really awesome. There were so many people down in the foyer of the hotel that were just hanging out and chatting and meeting up with people. So it was a really, really lovely time. So super, super exciting. But I've got so much news to tell you that I didn't know whether I was even going to get to crafting today, which I may not, depending on how long the video goes for. I got some lovely swaps. I didn't do a great deal of swapping for this, the main reason because I only made 10. So if someone came up and asked me at the event, was I swapping, I gave them a card. So the people that got the 10 cards were very privileged because that's all I had to give. So some people do sometimes come up and swap with me and do things even though they're not going to get a swap in return. So thank you to everyone that did that. I found a few of them. Honestly, I haven't even unpacked my suitcase yet, so I'm sure that there is some things in my suitcase. So I was absolutely, by the time I got home, we were up at 4 a.m. yesterday morning to catch the flight. We're back in Sydney Airport at 6 a.m., actually 5:45, I think it was, to catch our flight home. I must say, domestic flights are so quick and so easy. And when you've only got only got carry-on baggage, wow. Super, super quick process through the airport, I must say. I was like, I wish international flights were like this. So, thank you, Lisa. Lisa's telling me my hair looks lovely today. So I want to just share some of the swaps and things that I got. I want to share some of the things that I received, and I may find things as I go along because, as I said, everything seems to be everywhere. And so half the time, I don't know where half the stuff is, but okay. So are you going to the next OnStage? So Deirdre, the next OnStage, the news is we are not having an in-person OnStage next year. We are having a virtual OnStage next year, and they are going to have a big OnStage. Did I catch a taxi back to the airport? No, I just did an Uber. We booked an Uber. It was much more reasonably priced. it was really awesome to do that. And I was so super proud of myself that I actually booked an Uber all on my own. Normally I've got my daughter traveling with me and she's the one that books the Ubers. So I said to Janelle, so I had a team member that that we traveled together, and I said to Janelle, well, what we'll do is we'll get down to the lobby 15 minutes early. So if this Uber booking thing doesn't work, we will just jump in a taxi and go. So but it was great. We booked an Uber. They picked us up right from the hotel driveway. Took us like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 12 minutes to get back to the airport. It was really, really awesome. You're so excited to see what's new. I'm telling you so much. And I need to keep making myself some notes to try and make sure that I remember absolutely everything to talk to you about, because there is so many brand new things coming. I'm just going to make a note here so I don't forget anything. And we have there's just some things that there's a really, really exciting thing. My sister got me onto using this app for DD Driver. Much the same as Uber, but they're a bit cheaper. Yeah, only cost us like I think nearly $33 to go back for the two of us to the airport, which it cost us $20 each to go in like an airport, those taxi buses, is everyone else having sound problems? Because I don't think my sound is gone. So Jeanette, it may be your no, they are going to have an onstage. So sorry, I got waylaid. I've started looking at all the comments, and this is what I wanted to do, is just jump on and any questions that you have about onstage and things. So it's going to be in 2028. It's going to be 40 years that Stampin' Up since Stampin' Up started. So it's going to be their 40-year anniversary. So they are actually going to have an onstage. Are you ready for this? At Salt Lake City. Sound is good. Okay, so Jeanette, it's only Jeanette. So if you ever have trouble with anything, sometimes it's your device that you're on. You may have hit the mute button on your device. You never know. Okay, so they are going to have a big 40-year celebration in 2028. So what they're doing is they're just having a thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for everyone letting me know that this sounds good. So they're going to have a virtual one for next year. So I guess that's so that we can save our money and save up and go to Salt Lake City. And that is where Stampin' Up is. So it will be a really awesome event. Did you know? So I want to show you. This is a bit of a sneak peek. This is our bag that we got. So they have like swag bags. This is our bag that we got, and it's one of those big quilted bags. It's got pockets in the front. It's got like a bit on the inside that can zip up and cover what is inside. Let me see. Oh, and there is something that I got. I'll pull that out. There's something that I got that was super, super special. Now, can anyone see and read what this says? So did you know that Stampin' Up this year has been in Australia for 20 years? So it was our 20-year anniversary here in Australia this year. So so we all got this 20-year anniversary badge for the South Pacific. So 20 years that Stampin' Up has been. Did my usual. Oh, you did. Sorry, Daryl's visiting the lotto lady. Now, for us as leaders, we got to have a special breakfast on the Friday morning. We got to have a special breakfast, so just for Silver Elite and above, and for the leaders in the company. And for the people that were leaders in the company, we got this little like a makeup bag type of thing that matches this bag. And we got some coffee vouchers, and it has like a beautiful congratulations on earning OnStage Plus. And they gave us some coffee vouchers that were in the little bag. And it also has, it also has this cute tag on it that says OnStage Plus. Okay, so that was for the people that actually earned OnStage Plus, and we got some coffee vouchers for the coffee shop that was downstairs. So that was really, really nice to be able to do that. And in that bag, we had our letter. And in our letter, it actually told us the things that we were going to be recognised for. So I just want to run through a couple of things that I was recognised for. So on Thursday afternoon, we had a general session, and they recognised the Stampin' Up incentive trip achievers. Now, I need to put the disclaimer out there, 0.01% achieve the high levels and achieve the incentive trip. So they celebrated, and with that, we got to celebrate and walk across the stage for all of the people that have earned the incentive trip. On Friday morning, we did the top performer marches. So that was where you were a top performer and ranked in a special category. So in that, I was ranked in annual sales level 3, annual team building level 4, annual leadership level 4. And of course, we had ribbons to collect. Now, I'm trying to think of where my ribbons are. That's the next question. I know I folded them up and put them somewhere. They actually might be in my suitcase. I might have to show you the ribbons at another time. And then also to, like, you collected ribbons to go on your lanyard. So I had to collect my gold title along with my top performer ones that were there. Then I also had to collect annual sales level 3, annual team building level 4, annual leadership level 4, and incentive trip. So they all went on our lanyards, and I actually, to tell you the truth, I think my lanyard is still in my suitcase because I know I folded it up nicely to go in, because I was like, that's going to crease. It's so hard when you're traveling and trying to put things into suitcases, like, and trying to squish everything in. Okay, so we also got this, which was an OnStage badge. Okay, so I know that for lots of people, oh yeah, Theo has, the crafty cat has entered the house, so he's awfully happy that I'm home. So we got that OnStage badge. We also got 3 gorgeous pens. We also got an OnStage hard spiral diary, which is really, really awesome. I actually got 2 of those because I spoke up in a business training class that we had. And I just want to tell you this. So if there is any demos that are out there that are feeling like this, the reason why I got this diary. So I want to tell you why I got this diary. So I had just had a conversation with a lady while we were waiting. Thank you. My hair looks extra special today. While we were waiting out the front to go into this business training, I was talking to a lady that was standing behind me, and I had been talking to her previously the day before, and she said to me that she felt very how can I say? I think she sort of said intimidated, and as soon as she said those words, I said, why? Why are you feeling like that? And she said, there are so many strong, confident business people that have achieved so much in their Stamping Up, and I'm surrounded by all of these strong, confident people. And she said, I feel a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit intimidated by all of these people that she was surrounded by. And I said, why are you feeling intimidated? She said, because I don't think I'm that type of person. I don't think I will ever be like a strong, confident business person. And I actually said to her, please, please, please never, ever feel that way, because we have all been there at the beginning. And for me, I remember those days so clearly, of when I first started with Stamping Up and when I first started to actually like run my Stamping Up as a business. And even though we have achieved all of these accolades and the rankings and things that we have achieved in our journey along the way, I actually said, please never feel intimidated by us. Please come up to us. Please ask us questions, like lean on us, like ask us the things that you need to know to give you the confidence to be able to move on with your Stamping Up, and to be able to create a business and start a business with. And she actually started saying something like, I only have 4 team members. And I said, and that's a team. Like, that is awesome that you have 4 team members, but I only have 4 team members, and you would have like a huge team. I said, but that's okay. I remember when I didn't have any team members. I remember when I got my first team member, I didn't know what to do with them. I remember when I got my second team member and I started thinking, oh, wow, I'm starting to build a team. And it was just happening, like, and it was because I was sharing the love of crafting. I was sharing something that I loved so dearly with others, that the rest came with that, like with actually sharing. So there was another lady that so Sarah, in one of the general sessions, Sarah, the CEO of Stampin' Up, did this beautiful talk that we watched, this beautiful video about having the confidence to walk in your own shoes. And sometimes things like confidence and being able to walk in your own shoes and being in your own lane is something that doesn't come naturally to people. And it's something that's very, very hard for people to try and do. And there was a lady that then, so I had this conversation out the front while we were waiting to go in. Then there was a lady that was, hi Donna, it was lovely chatting to you on Wednesday in Sydney. Well, thank you, Jenny. There was a lady to hang on, add to the block list. Yes, that person can go, trying to use my YouTube stream for something else. So then when we're in this class, then another lady said, I'm going to try and walk in my own shoes. I'm going to try and stand confidently in my own shoes, because I am really feeling overwhelmed by all of these confident people and all of these business people that are surrounding. So when I heard it twice in a matter of like 5 minutes, I was like, oh my Lord, I really have to speak up here and let them know, because sometimes people get this perception of what the successful people are like. And I'm here to say, even though I have achieved many things with Stampin' Up, I still really remember those very first years with Stampin' Up. I remember what it's like to have no team members, to be thinking, oh wow, being intimidated to actually think that someone could actually purchase a starter kit and that I would have a team member. I remember those days vividly, and I know exactly how it feels. And the only way that we have succeeded, well, the only way I've succeeded, I don't know about other people, but the only way that I have succeeded is gravitating towards those people that have succeeded in their Stamping Up business, gravitating towards those people and asking them questions, asking them, how did you get there? What do you think was a key thing that helped you with your success? What do you think is something that I really need to do? I lent on those people that were successful. And I said to her, ask people to help you. And if they are not willing to help you, if they are someone that is successful and they're not willing to help you, then move on to the next person that will help you, because there are people out there in amongst all of us that will definitely help you and definitely help guide you in what you need to do. And so I actually spoke up in this class and said, I think it's sad that there are people out there that are feeling this way, and that it shouldn't be that way. So I wanted them to actually know that, please come to us, please ask us. Never, I remember my first incentive trip being so overwhelmed by all of these people that I had followed on YouTube, that I had, that had been like I was starstruck. But you know what? I got the courage to go up to those people and talk to those people. And yes, along the way, maybe I have had some people that didn't really want to talk to me, but that's okay. That's on them. Move on to the next person and hang out with those people and ask those people all those questions. So I want anyone that is thinking of running their business and wanting to do that, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you because we have all been there. We have all been there, and I've been there several times because moving to a new area, really, it was like I had to go back to the beginning once again and start again to try and find the people in the area and things. So, so I just want to let people know, please don't feel like that about the majority of us. Hope that you don't feel that way about us. All right. The other thing that we got was an ephemera pack, and I'll show you more of this. This is like a sticker pack type of thing. So we got that. I'll show you more of that when we get down on the table with more things. Now, you've had that, Deirdre, you've had that, but friends have helped me. Exactly. And I mean, like, I'm here to say, anybody come up and ask me, because please, like, I actually had a couple of people that wanted to know about videos because they know I do videos, and I was giving them all the points and they were writing it all down and they were going home to get themselves set up to do videos. So that was really awesome that I could help a couple of people like that as well. So anyway, so that was more or less, I think, nearly everything that we got in our swag bag. Okay, I've got some other things that I got in my swag bag that I purchased, but I'm going to use those as some prizes. So I just wanted to let you know, I don't think I put the challenge up. I'm nearly positive I didn't put the challenge up from last week. So what I'll do is I'll put it up this week, and we'll have another week to actually get our projects in for our card challenge. We'll have another week, and we will I'll judge a winner next week. Actually, I might judge 2 winners. So when I put the event up, please make sure you create your card from our sketch challenge and get in there. I've been with Stampin' Up for 10 years and have had no customers. I just never had the time or the motivation together at the same time to make a business. And you know, Shelley, I'm talking to Shelley here that just commented there. And that's okay, because I just really enjoy the community, products, and creativity. And it's not for everybody. I mean, like, if you are someone that you just want to enjoy the discount, you want to enjoy being a part of the crafty community, then, you know, like, we all join the same way. No one joins any different. It's just that what you do with your Stampin' Up is what you get out of it. Simple as that. Like, and if it's just the community and the crafty community that you want to be a part of, then by all means, you know, like, I would say that 98% of my team, that's what they like. So, all right, let's change it down now. I wanted to show you my swaps. So I got this beautiful swap from, let me see, Yvonne Nowlan. So Yvonne's from Cairns, and she has used that beautiful Gears stamp set. Oh, and it's just a card front. So she's done just a card front, but look at those gorgeous cogs and gears. Isn't that just gorgeous? I'm my best customer and love it that way, Kathleen. Yep, that's the way. You reached out to somebody shortly after I got in, and she basically said because I wasn't on her team that I couldn't help. Oh, Lisa, yeah. Honestly, I mean, I help so many team members. Sometimes I can understand where they're coming from, because you help other team members and you're really helping that upline, and you're doing the job of that upline. But please, yeah, find the nice people. Oh, this is my team member, Donna Clayton. So Donna was there from Melbourne. So she came up with a friend of hers that is with Stampin' Up and brought her beautiful mother with her. So Donna and I, we sort of seen each other a few times throughout the event, and she was more or less hanging with her friend that she went to Melbourne with. So, and it was Donna's first time that she went to Sydney as well. So, yeah, Shelley, that's it. I mean, like, it is sorry that that's happened. There is a large community, and sometimes it is hard to be able to have the time. But you know what? I make the time because I love helping people. Now, here's another one that is done by Linda Perrins from the Gold Coast, and this is not another just card front. Now, when I do a swap, this is one thing that I like to say to people. When I do a swap, and I'm no offense to these people, I do a whole entire card. I create a whole entire card from the beginning to the end, and I swap that with someone because I like for them to be able to reuse it. This one here, you can stick onto a card base and make a card out of it if you wanted to, but that's the way I do a swap. So I very rarely do I find swaps, and here's another one. Very rarely do I find swaps, and for this one, sadly, there is no name on it. So I don't actually know who swapped that. So if you're going to do swaps, please remember to put your name on it so that we can always give credit to whoever did the swap. But there you go. That's a beautiful swap, but no name on that, sadly. I'm hoping there's a name on this one. There. Oh, this is from Deb. Deb's a lovely friend of mine. We catch up at every onstage, and Deb was wearing one of my shirts, one of my craft shirts from my Etsy store. So I was so proud that she was wearing my shirt. She said, "Of course I'm going to wear your gorgeous shirt here at OnStage." So this is Deb, and I hope I say your last name right. Debzois, I think, is her last name. Absolutely gorgeous. How cute is that? So that is a swap from Deb. I'm so glad she put her name on the back there. And how popular are these gears and cogs? Oh, and this one's from Fiona, I think. Yep, that one's definitely from Fiona. I know that. So this one here is from Courtney and Tony. So Courtney Houston, who is a lovely friend of mine, and Tony, her husband. And they absolutely have such a ball when they go to OnStage. So Tony is Courtney's supporting demonstrator, so he gets to go to the events as well. And it's so lovely to see husband and wives at these events. I think it's absolutely super. She is so super lucky to have such a supportive husband to go along, and he does the swaps as well. So so don't think he's just a supporting husband that comes and just has a good time. He does the swaps as well. This one is from my lovely friend, Fiona Carson. She said, "Woolly Friends Magnet. I wanted to create this for a little reminder that you are fabulous and such an amazing person. Pop this on your fridge so each time you see it, say, I am awesome because you are. Made just for you by me, Fifi Stamping, Fiona Carson, New Zealand." So how cute is that? You're simply fabulous. So Cynthia, you will find your friend, okay? So you will find your people that will help. And I very rarely tell my team members to call Stampin' Up head office. I would always try to help them. The only time I tell my team members to call head office is when I'm not available, because my job as an upline is to help them. So this one here is thinking of you. And I know that even when you get a big team, it is hard to do that. But you know what? I have a large team, and I still help my team members. I actually say to my team members, just send me a text in case. And this is Shannon Moncrief. Shannon is from right up North Queensland way. And I actually haven't seen Shannon at an onstage event for a while. I actually remember meeting her. I don't actually know whether I've seen her at an onstage event, but I remember meeting her in Zoom calls and things with Stampin' Up. So how's that gorgeous card? And then this is probably the last one. This one is from Barbara McFarlane, and she has done that gorgeous. I'm going to get it out because I feel like it's got like a bit of a, I don't know, maybe a fun foldy look to it. Okay, so, and there you go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? So these are those arch dies. So what a great, fabulous way to make a card. So there you go. All right, so that's about all the swaps that I have. Now, tell me, this was one of the make and takes that we made. Actually, I could create a card from these make and takes. We might do that. I'll show you the make and take card that I created. So this is the make and take card that I created. So I'm going to show you, I might have time to show you a technique. So this is some gorgeous designer series paper. You can see here, gorgeous designer series paper that is black and white. So fantastic for being able to color. Kathy saying, I remember when I met Donna by Facebook ad reached out, having no idea what the heck I was doing. I wasn't even a crafty person. Never ever did I have a craft bone. But guess what? Donna was there. And that's exactly it, because the job of an upline, the job at, well, this is what I feel like my job is. My job is to, oh, and look at these gorgeous gems. These were in our After Dark crafting. I think they were in our After Dark crafting, or they may have been in this kit. No, they may have been in this. Oh, no worries, Katrina. So that is one of the cards that we did. So I might pop that aside, and if I get a bit of time, we may be able to show you another technique that they showed us. So it was really awesome. So let me just pop that there, and I'll see if I remember. I may be able to show you another technique later. There's another card that I so want to show you, because it was this was the swap. This was the the make and take. So at these events we get to do make and takes, but I actually don't know where my card went. I put it in an envelope, but I don't. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, this is my card. Are you ready for this? This is so stinking cute. Now, can you see the gorgeous pattern on this? Look at that gorgeous pattern, and even on the envelope. Are you absolutely like, how did she do that? I'm telling you, this is something that I'm super keen. It wasn't in our PPP, but I'm telling you, as soon as they are available, I will be buying them. These were 12 by 12 masks, okay? So they were a mask that gave you like a bubbly look, like water, like bubbles in water. But I also looked at it and thought, that to me looks like animal print. Like, so animal print, I think you could do this in black. You could have it that it would look like cow print. You could do it on colors, like you could do it on orange, like my most favorite color that everyone knows is not pumpkin pie. You could do it on pumpkin pie and have it look like a giraffe. You could do it on all different colors and have a beautiful animal print. I think would be fantastic. Can you imagine doing animal print, large letters, die cut letters with the animal print done? It was definitely on my, I want that straight away. Now, can you see also too here, there's some spots in the background? That was another mask. So they come two masks. So one is this gorgeous, if you want to call it bubble print or animal print, whatever you want to call it. So one is that, and one is these lines. So these dotted lines. And they are 12 by 12 people, like massive big 12 by 12 masks. So never again with those size masks are you going to have when you're trying to use blending brushes and you end up with a line where the edge of the mask was on your paper. You'll be able to have it go over your whole entire bit of cardstock and be able to blend it, and you will get a really gorgeous look. So they are coming, people. I am telling you, they are a must-have. So that was something that really yes, definitely got me. So I was like, that's on my wish list straight away. And this was the ephemera pack. So this was just a title that was used from the ephemera pack. Stones from the stencil. Yep. So you could do stones. Yep. Yeah, I know the stencils are going to be fantastic. Now, this was my after hours crafting. Now, I mean, everything I told you, everything is mangled so much in my bag because I had a backpack and I had a little carry-on luggage. So I had to try and squeeze everything in. So this was after dark, after hours crafting. Let me see if I can find, these were some gems that came with the after dark crafting. Look at them. Oh, dewdrops embellishments. Absolutely gorgeous. Cynthia saying, Donna, I'm so glad to hear you say you want others to ask leaders questions. I didn't know if Stampin' Up! Home Office was the only No, Cynthia. You reach out to whoever is going to help you. No matter, even like if we're not even in the same markets, like you physically reach out to people that are going to help you. I actually do business training for $25 a month. I do business training where you get one-on-one Zoom calls with me every week. And I help you with where you are at your business right now. So whatever you are doing, I help you with tips and tricks that I have used along the way. So if you're interested in that, there is definitely the option to do that as well. So your upline is a retired teacher. I think she is taking her retirement status seriously. No more teaching for her. Okay, so these are the cards that I created with this. Now, when I went in, Courtney and Tony met me at the door and they went, whatever you do, there are so many little pieces in this. You physically need to do all your stamping first and then assemble, because you will not get these cards assembled because of how little the pieces are. So the first card that I actually did was this one. So when they said that, I was like, okay, I'm going to do all of my stamping first. So we did that. We did all of the stamping, and I actually stamped for myself and Janelle. Okay, so we had all of these die cut pieces and everything all in our kit. I actually did my stamping for myself and Janelle. So I did stamping for 2 people, and I got all of these cards finished that night and we went from 7:30 till 9 o'clock. So 7:30, 8:30, an hour and a half. We did all of these cards. So this one here, so they had designer series paper that was a little bit like the virtual card retreat that we had, where they had all the cutting lines and everything on your designer series paper. I actually cut them down to be my size. So I cut them down so that they would fit on my card base sizes. So these were a lot bigger because they were sort of American size cards. So I cut them down and did them in my size. So this was the first one. But what I want to show you is these flowers here. They're actually like they look like little butterflies, and you put 2 of them together to create the flower. So that yellow one, and you can see I didn't stamp real well on that one, but that one there, those flowers were little tiny pieces that were in this die cut packet that were they looked like little butterfly wings, and you created the flowers with them. So that was the first card that I did. This one was the last one. I think this was the next one that we did, and I'll show you the stamp and die set that we have with this. So this was, and it's got beautiful ferns and leaves. It's a gorgeous set. So with the After Dark crafting, we got the stamp and die set as well, with the embellishments and the designer series paper and the cardstock to be able to create these. I haven't popped anything up. Now, you know me, I would have popped them up because that's what I normally do, but because I had to put them in my suitcase to bring them home, everything's flat. So I would have popped all these pieces up at the beginning. This one here is another one. So these flowers are in the stamp set as well. I'm going to grab the stamp set over here in a minute. So these were all in the stamp set as well. These are brand new in colors as well, people. So this one here is a brand new in color. The green is a brand new, is the green? No, the green mightn't be, but brand new in colors we have. So we were using the new ink pads and the brand new in colors. And this was the last one that I did. So you can see here, beautiful die cut pieces, more little flowers, more little butterflies. So a super, super gorgeous set. And as that was the embellishments that went with it. They gave us this booklet, so we were able to follow instructions on the booklet, like how to do it. Now, let me see if I can find the stamp and dies that go with that. So here is the stamp set. So you will be seeing this for the first time, and here is the die set. Okay. So as you can see, we've got large ferns, we've got smaller leaves, we've got the beautiful flowers, we've got 2 types of butterflies, we've got a border stamp for your label. We have this gorgeous texture stamp and beautiful words. So it was so it's called Fern and Flora. So it was a really gorgeous set, and these are the dies. Let me open the dies up. We didn't have to use the dies because they die cut everything. No worries, they die cut everything for us, but there's the dies. So you can see we've got gorgeous dies, and look at these. They cut out all those little pieces all in one go. And these here, the centers of the flowers, cuts out all the little, did I like the new stamp pads? It's personal choice, I guess. They're a felt ink pad. For people that have trouble opening them, I think that you're going to have no trouble opening them. They're easy to open. Because they're magnetized, they actually all stick together. So you can stick them together in a bunch. But yeah, so the only new ink pads that we will be getting will be the new in colors will be in the new ink pad style, but that's all. Our other ink pad colors will still all be the same. Until next year, we will have a color revamp, and then when we have the color revamp next year, that's when all the new ink pads will come out. I'm actually, like, for anyone that's out there that is thinking, do we want to get the new ink pads, like waiting for the color revamp? If you're waiting for the color revamp and you want to go and buy them, then by all means, I will still be using my old ink pads. I don't have an issue with opening them, and I don't need to renew all my ink pads. If you knew how many ink pads I own, I don't need to renew all my ink pads to do it. Eventually, I think they will all be that way. As I said, once the color refresh, they will all be that way, but I will still be using my old ink pads. So so that is the After Dark crafting bundle that I had. What else do I have over here? So we got a couple of prize patrols. So this was an all attendee prize patrol. So I'm bringing out too many things for you. I know someone said to me, oh, I didn't think I needed any more sentiment stamp sets, but as the two that you've shown me, I definitely need both of them. Now, this one here, this is fantastic. We need grandma, grandchild, brother, better half, daughter, husband, wife, sister, son, dad, mom. I think this is great that they've done the American and the Australian. Kudos to Stampin' Up for doing that. But you can see here, happy birthday. I think this is going to be a definite staple for everyone in you're watching from Glendinis McDonald's staff room. Are you on a break? Are you, Matthew? You've never tried the felt ink pads. Sad they went that route. Weren't terrible, but I like the foam better. The difference is too, they are still going to have the ink go to the top. So when you put the lid back on, they will still transfer the ink to the top of the ink pad. So that is really good. I've got something else. So our only felt ink pad that we had was our Memento, and I don't even know whether I've got one here on my desk. I don't think I do. Do I have one on my desk? No, I don't think I do. They're all out in the craft studio. So the only one that we had that was a felt ink pad was our Memento. I think they probably went the felt pad way due to the issues with colors and stuff on the foam ink pad. So I think maybe they went that way. They were great to ink up. Yeah, I maybe it's probably going to be good for those heavy-handed people, maybe. They also have I think we'll have less issues with them. Like here in Australia, we had a lot of problems with them leaking. I think we're going to have less issues with them leaking. I just need to put the fan on. I'm starting to get awfully hot here. Talking about all these brand new products is getting me hot and flustered. So I think that I'm going to pop it back up to me because I wanted to tell you about, now that we're on the ink pad story, I wanted to tell you something about that is really exciting. Yes, Meg's just hit the nail on the head. Okay, so we have a brand new black ink pad. Now tell me, does anyone struggle with what ink do I use when I'm going to use my blends? What ink do I use when I'm going to watercolor? Is it StazOn that I use with watercolor, or is it Memento, or is it the other way around? Or when I'm blending, do I use Memento or do I use StazOn? Who struggles with that? Type it in the comments. I am telling you, I am sure that the majority of you will all say that you struggle with it. We have a brand new black ink pad coming that is used with both. You can use it with either. You can use it with anything. It is going to work for both. So it is a hybrid. We'll say it's a hybrid ink pad. We can say that. Hybrid ink pad. It is an ink pad that you can use with your blends. It is an ink pad that you can use with watercoloring. It is an ink pad that you can use doing anything that you need to do. So it is going to totally take out that confusion. Okay. Weren't the older pads we used to have felt? They didn't work that great. I think, am I saying your name right? I'm calling you Shelley. Is that how you say your name? I can tell you they worked fine. They were fine. I don't think you'll have an issue with them. Vellum, I'm assuming yes, Katrina. I'm assuming yes. But will I always forget which one to use. See, you're all saying it. You're all saying it. I don't know whether it's going to stain. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Yep, we're going to have to see. When we get it, we're going to have to see. Now, I want to tell you, these products, so we had a product purchase premiere, which I placed my order last night. So when I get those products, there was not a lot on the product purchase premiere because we as demonstrators are able to see the brand new catalog. We're able to see, oh, your name is actually Michelle. Okay, everyone calls you Shelley. Okay, awesome. We're going to get our hands on the brand new products. We're going to be able to pre-order them as demonstrators on the 24th of March. So on the 24th of March, we are going to be able to pre-order. So that's only like next week, okay? So what I'm saying to anybody out there, if you are not a part of Stampin' Up, now is the time to purchase the starter kit because I am telling you, when you purchase the starter kit, when all of these products are available, you will be able to choose from all of the brand new products. So that is the awesome thing about joining Stampin' Up. Plus you will get the starter kit special, plus you will get 20% discount guaranteed. I'm telling you, guaranteed, like for the next 5 months, 4 months, 5 months. So it is a great time. It is a great reason to join. Okay. Can't wait for the catalog too. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to tell you that about the ink pad. Okay. And while we're on the ink pad, I wanted to tell you, because I don't have my hands on these, I wanted to tell you that we actually have new shimmer pens. So if you are someone like me that loves Wink of Stella, you are going to absolutely be over the moon with the new shimmer pens. So the shimmer pens are all in the new in colors. So the 5 new in colors that we've got coming, they're all in the new in colors. And I'm going to show you a sneak peek of the in colors in a minute. So I've got a sheet here that will show you all the new in colors, and they have shimmer pens for each of the 5 in colors. So, and they work beautifully. I can tell you, you can spritz with them, you can color with them, absolutely stunning. So and they are easy to use, no different to the Wink of Stella. Like, so they are called, I think they're called shimmer painters, shimmer brush, maybe that's what they're called. But you will be able to get them in a starter kit. You'll be able to get any of these products come I'm positive it's the 24th. We can see the catalog online digitally on the 18th, and on the 24th you will be able to actually order the product, and there is no limit. Everything will be available. There is no limit. I don't think there's a limit on everything's going to be available. There may be a limit of 1 of each thing, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to that, Kathy. I'm going to get to that. So I will talk about that in a little bit. I actually have, hang on, I'm going to pop another stamp set down so you can see the sentiments in this stamp set so you can read them. I'm just going to go and grab my phone because I want to show you what Kathy just mentioned. What is the new plate? So I'm going to show you what that is. It is actually not a plate. It is actually a mat. It's like a rubber mat. And I'm going to tell you what it does because I've got a photo that actually shows what it does. So let's pop you back down. That's another stamp set. So this was another all attendee giveaway. It was called Sending Salutations. So just read those gorgeous, beautiful sentiments there while I grab my phone. Okay, now I need to find the photo that I have. So, there it is there. Okay. All right. I've only got a small photo of what it does, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. Okay. All right. So let me pop this back up again. So what we have, Kathy said, what is the new plate called? It's actually like a rubber mat. And we have these new dies, and there's going to be more and more of them. So they're going to be designing these dies. And what they have is this special way that they have designed the dies that they will give you what they call a puff look. Okay, so a puff look is oh, Corinne, you lost most. You didn't see most of them. You can go back and catch the replay. Yeah. Okay. So they said that we have dies that cut. We have the cut and emboss machine that also embosses with embossing folders. But this is actually like it's a rubber mat that what you do is you cut out the die cut and then you run it back through with this. It's like a rubber mat. So once you've got the die already cut out, you leave it in the die and then you run it through your cut and emboss, and there will be like 3D stickers. Exactly. So there will be it will then give this puffier effect. So it will be like it will emboss your die cut piece and give you a puffier effect. Now I just want to show you that this is when they showed us in a presentation. This is actually the photo of what the die looks like when it's had that puffy. Can you see? Can you see how those embossed pieces on that die look like they are 3D? Like it physically makes it. So underneath is the die that she did without the rubber mat. And then on top is the exact same die with the rubber mat. So that is how it shows you the difference of how it will take a normal die cut piece and turn it into the 3D piece on top. So you can see on the bottom layer there that it's very flat and just got some lines, and on the top layer you can see that it is definitely 3D and puffed up. So it's a special way that they've made the dies. The other question is, a lot of people are going to say, can we use it on all of our dies? And the answer is no. Okay, so our other dies are not designed to do this. The dies that come, the ones that they're going to design, they will say that they will do it. Okay. Gina's saying, I hear my credit card walking itself to my shredder. Exactly. I'm telling you, there is so much, and there is even more. I mean, this year is going to be amazing for Stampin' Up. I just have to say, it is exactly the refresh and the brand new product that we needed. It is there's so much more excitement for everything that we have coming. I can tell you, it's definitely excited me. I'm over the moon with everything that they're doing. So there's specific designs. Oh God, my words. There's specific dies made especially for that rubber mat that will do that. So our older existing dies, no, they won't. I would give it a go, though. I would physically give it a go and see if it does do something like that. So I would give it a go. So, all right. So we'll go back to the sending salutation. I told you I've got so much to share with you. Isn't this just gorgeous? Look at it. Congratulations on your achievement. I'm here for you. Cheers to you. I hope all things wonderful are headed your way. Sending best wishes for health and healing to a marvelous person on their birthday, wishing you a bright and beautiful future. Here's to a new friend. Thank you so much for your friendship. I don't know what I'd do without you. I truly appreciate all you do. So the brand new catalog starts in May. Brand new catalog starts in May. So this is what I'm saying to you, Leanne. You have to wait until May. Customers have to wait until May to get any of this. But if you purchase a starter kit, you don't have to wait until May. You can purchase things on the 24th of this month. I'm excited. Okay, here's the new colors. Oh, can anyone guess what the new colors are? Does anyone know what the new colors are? Type in, has anyone seen anything to know what the new colors are? I'm going to have to test myself because I can't remember. I do remember one because it's probably one of my favorites out of the 5 new in colors. But can anyone tell me what they think? I'm going to pop it back up to me so it takes your attention away from that set of stamps. Can anyone tell me if they know what the color names are? Has anyone been watching? And no cheating. If you went to OnStage and you know, don't type it in the comments. If you didn't go to OnStage, let me know. Do you know what any of the colors are? Has anyone got a guess of what colors they are? Gina says, I know one's hydrangea. So, yep, one is hydrangea hue. Oh, no worries. But Matthew, you have to go back to work. Okay. So, if people don't know, I'm going to show. I just thought maybe someone might have been able to guess someone. See you later, Matthew. Have a good shift. I don't know your fave, but I'm going with blush or hydrangea. Hey, Kayla. I so missed seeing you at OnStage. I was looking for you everywhere, and then Miss Worry told me you weren't there. And I was like, oh, I've been looking for it every day. Crisp cantaloupe, hydrangea hue, the purple hydrangea hue, barely pink, something gold. I don't know what they are. Barely there. Hydrangea hue, says Michelle. Pine color, golden glow. Okay, you know what? Let's have a look. Here they are. This is them. Okay, so we have Barely Blush is definitely one of mine that I think is a favorite. I love hydrangea hue as well. Yeah, I know it is. I wasn't going to go either, Kayla. I just decided at the last minute to go. So, you know, you're not alone in that. So we've got Barely Blush, which is a beautiful pink, absolutely beautiful pink. Love it, love it, love it. We have Crisp Cantaloupe, which is like a lighter version of Calypso Coral, I guess you would say. Golden Glow is, now, I think this is a mixture between Wild Wheat, Crushed Curry, Darling Duckling. I think it's just a mixture of all of them. Golden Glow. Okay. Not sure if I am a fan of it or not. Hydrangea hue is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I can tell you the shimmer pen, and I don't know where I've put my little bits of cardstock, but I do have the shimmer pen on a bit of cardstock here somewhere, which I'm hoping I find it in my pile. And then we have Peaceful Pine, which is a green. The Peaceful Pine is very much, it's a mixture of garden green, maybe our clover, call me clover. I don't know what it's a mixture of, really. And we had a tranquil tide. So it's a mixture of those type of colors, but you're digging the new colors, Gina? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The next one's going to be virtual, Kayla. So there is no next one next year. It's virtual. On stage next year will be virtual. It will be in person in Salt Lake City in 2028 for their 40-year celebration. So I'm hopefully going to save my pennies, but I mean, you know what I'm like at the moment. I don't have any pennies to save. So there you go. That is the new in colors. So they will be available in the brand new catalog when it goes live. We created this cute little octopus. Isn't he cute? So that was one of the, we were using the stamp positioner tool. Good news is stamp positioner tool is in the brand new catalog. So if you're wanting to know, stamp positioner tool is in the new catalog. So we created this cute little octopus. Yeah, a bit like evergreen. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see it's, yeah. Anyway, it's a little bit like, it's got like that misty moonlight, like not navy, not light blue. You know what I mean? It's got that sort of look to it. This was one of the dies done with that impressions plate. So that's just a die cut and then run through with, sorry, not the impressions plate, the matte. So the 3D matte. So we did that. And cardstock, you can see it is crisp cantaloupe cardstock. But I have like a piece of, and I don't know whether I'm going to find it here either. I have a piece of, and I have no idea. We had all these cute little things, and I didn't make something with that. I don't know whether I missed something with that or what, but I can't find my shimmer thing and my other green thing, so I don't know what I've done with that. It's not on that, so it's not in that, so I'm not sure what happened to it. But this is some paper that I got. This was my prize patrol. So this is a new lot of paper called Paper Medley that is coming in the new catalogue. And I'm going to have to go like this because I have no idea. Got no idea where my scissors are at the moment. So we'll get this paper out and have a look. The Octopus is, it was done in Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow, I think it was. Yeah. It wasn't a new color. No. Okay, so we've got this now, and we've got the reverse side. So these are papers that they've designed to actually like mix and match and go with lots of things. Okay, so they're designed. So we've got the beautiful, there's little crosses and dashes on that. And then you've got that. I wonder, did I put them in here? I had some, hang on. I've got another thing to tell you too. Who loves white gel pens? Anyone like white gel pens? We have a new white gel pen coming. We are actually going to be selling white gel pens, and I can tell you it is a gel pen that every time you use it, it works. It's not like the regular gel pens that you get them, you use them once and then they won't work again. It works, and it is so smooth and gorgeous. You can write scripty writing with it. You can do dots, you can do lines, you can do circles, you can do zigzags. It is fantastic. So that is coming as well. So we've got the white gel pen. I keep remembering things when I'm going through things. I just seen this dashed lined paper and I'm like, oh, the gel pen. And if I could find my two little bits of cardstock that I'm talking about, I could show you what we did with the white gel pen. But anyway, so this is the reverse side. So you've got that that gorgeous reverse side there. No, it's not there, so I don't know. This is another piece, so you can see it's just one of those papers. Yes, you can flick them. Yes, you can spritz with them. Can you? I think you're talking about the glitter brushes. The glitter brushes. Yes, you can spritz with them. Yes, flick them. Yes. So you can see there we've got that gorgeous, and that's actually a blue pattern. It's a bit hard to see on that video, but it's a blue pattern. Can't wait for the gel pen. And you've got that gorgeous, it looks like beige, basic beige stripes. We've got a cute little flower, and then the reverse side, beautiful timber look, and that's like petal pink. I think it's petal pink. Looks like petal pink. We've got cute little tiny dots, and then the reverse side is like a denim pattern, like a texture denim pattern. Big dots, so white dots with a black background, and some nice stripes. So and the colors that go with that are basic beige, basic black, calypso coral, darling duckling, hydrangea hue, misty moonlight, peaceful pine, petal pink, and pretty peacock. So a great pack of paper that is versatile for going with any suite of products. So that's actually why they're designing those type of products, like these types of papers, paper packs, to go with all different types of products. Okay, what you've been waiting for, there you go. That is our brand new catalog. Now, someone asked me how many pages on my video, so I'm going to 87 pages. I needed to look at that to see how many pages. So 87 pages. You just threw out 3 white gel pens. They never worked for me. So excited for the new Stampin' Up ones. I can tell you, Gina, you're going to love them. You're absolutely going to love them. So that is the brand new catalog, and it will be going live in May. But as I said, we as demonstrators are able to pre-order on the 24th of this month. Now, this is, can anyone guess what the next super surprise is that I've got for you that we have been wanting this? Sorry, things have just fallen on the ground and now I'm picking them up. We have been wanting this absolutely forever. Can anyone guess what I'm going to tell you next? I am so excited about this, and I'm going to tell you how you can get it. So you can't wait for the catalog, Lisa. Can anyone tell you, this is my last final surprise that I'm going to tell you about what is coming. So I think I've told you everything. I can't believe I can't find that the glitter brushes, because I wanted to really show you that, because the glitter on them is superb. Yep, that's it. Krista's just guessed it. Paper pumpkin is coming. So, paper pumpkin. Americans have had, and Canadians have had paper pumpkin. Paper pumpkin is South Pacific. So if you're in New Zealand, if you're in Australia, it is available. Now, how it works is it's by subscription. Okay? So by subscription. So I will have a link for you to sign up. You can gift it to someone. You can purchase it for yourself. You can purchase it in a couple of different ways. So I want to show you a couple of different ways. Do we want to put it together? Yep, for real. Paper pumpkin, this is not a one-off. We are going to be able to subscribe to it. So if we are demonstrators, we can subscribe. If we are customers, we can subscribe. If we are a customer that maybe just wants to get a one-off, it is a surprise every month. It's not going to be a surprise for April, because this is April's, right? So I have got April's in my hot little hand. Okay, this is what's going to be available for April. So this will be the only time that you will get to see what the paper pumpkin is going to be. And it is going to be available to you guys starting the 1st of April. So we are going to be able to subscribe to it 1st of April. You've got until the 10th of the month to get that month's paper kit. Okay, so 1st of the month until the 10th of the month, if you subscribe in that time, up until the 10th of the month, you will get that month's paper pumpkin kit. If you subscribe after the 10th, you are subscribing for the next month's paper kit, okay? Paper pumpkin. You just found out about it 2 weeks ago. Yep. Okay, now I'm going to show you what's in this paper pumpkin kit, because everyone's like, what are paper pumpkin kits? What are they? How do they work? What is it? You can choose to do a monthly subscription that every month your money is going to come out each month. You can reach out to me. You can subscribe through me. You can get your subscription monthly. So if you want to spread it out and you want to be able to just every month, I can't tell you the price right yet, because we don't know the price right yet. Okay, so can't tell you the price right yet, but it will be available from the 1st. So you will be able to, I'm hoping I'm giving you the right information. I'm waiting really for tomorrow. I probably should have waited until tomorrow before I did this, but I couldn't wait. We don't know the price yet. But it will be available come the 1st of April. And you can subscribe monthly, so it will come out whatever day you subscribe, each day. If you subscribe, say on the 2nd of every month, that payment's going to come out and you will get your kit. Okay. You can buy a 3-month subscription all in one go. So if you wanted to go, you know what, I want to do this and I definitely want to be around for 3 months, I'm going to do it 3 months in a row. You can, or you wanted to purchase it as a gift for someone, you can actually purchase it as a gift and you can buy them a 3-month subscription. You can buy a 6-month subscription. You can buy a 12-month subscription. It's up to you how you want to subscribe. If you've got the money on hand and you want to buy the 12-month, there is no advantages of buying a 3-month, a 6-month, or a 12-month. There is no advantages of buying it. Okay. So you don't get it cheaper if you buy a 3-month, or if you buy a 6-month, or you buy a 12-month. It doesn't come cheaper because you bought a longer subscription. But if you do the monthly subscription, you are going to get the same price as what someone that does a 3 month, someone does a 6 month. But I think the 3 month or the 6 month is great for someone that you may want to give it as a gift. And for 3 months, they don't have to worry about it. And if they love it after 3 months, they can set up their own subscription. So you can do that. Christine's going, I'm still getting it regardless, whatever the price is. Exactly. So only the US and Canada have had it. So we've never had it. We have tried and tried. We have asked and asked. And I'm telling you, for 10 years that I've been with Stampin' Up, we've been asking to get Paper Pumpkin. So it was such exciting news to actually get Paper Pumpkin. Do you want to see what's in it? Like, is everyone keen? Is everyone keen to see what's in it? So that's how it's going to work. So for people that are demonstrators, you will earn CSV on it. For people that are customers and customers order from demonstrators, yes, you will earn CSV on customers subscribing to it. So that was a question. The other question that I know that a lot of people that are demonstrators are going to ask, if someone purchases, say a customer purchases from me, because this is the question I asked, if a customer purchases from me, do I get all the CSV if they buy a 6 month subscription? Do I get all the CSV for that 6 month subscription? Do I get it all the day that they pay for the 6 month subscription? Or do they spread the CSV out over the subscription? No, they don't spread the CSV out. If they buy it in one chunk, you get the CSV for that chunk right there and then. See, Stampin' Amongst the Gum Trees is saying Paper Pumpkin is the bomb, and it is. So I'm about to open it up so you can see exactly what's in it and see how it works. So are you ready? Here it is. So it's all wrapped up in this beautiful tissue paper, which you can reuse the tissue paper. This is the Paper Pumpkin kit for April. It is called Lakeside Retreat. Now, the other thing is Paper Pumpkin kits also, they are creating products. They are making them, allowing them to coordinate with other products that we have in our catalogs. Just a question, what is the difference with the PP to the kits? Okay, so Paper Pumpkin, I can tell you, I think they're prettier than our kits. Should I say that? Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I can tell you. They are, okay, so for people in the US are saying that they pay $27 per month. Someone said that they've gone up. They were thinking that they've gone up to $29 per month. And Donna is saying in Canada, they pay $40 per month. Okay. We don't know the price yet. As soon as I know the price, I'll put it out there and I will let you know. But they are absolutely gorgeous. And it is something that it appeals to certain people. There is also extra projects that you can get using the Paper Pumpkin kit. They're printed sometimes on both sides of things, so you can cut them up and you can create more products, more things with it. They're a bit more elaborate than our kits. So, yeah. All right. So, and you also get a stamp. We don't get a block in this. Okay. So I don't think we get a block. No, we don't get a block in it. So you also get a stamp, and you also get a little ink spot, and it's Peaceful Pine. It's the new ink. Okay. So it's the new ink spot. All right. So let's cut it open. Let's see what we've got. And as I said, I don't even have a pair of scissors on my desk here to cut it open. So we're just going to get our take your pick tool in here, and we're going to rip it open because we want to see it. I wanted to save this until I got home. I could have opened it while I was there, but and there's also coordinating products that they sell too. This they have dies that will go with, I think, something like the next 3 months kits. They'll have matching dies that will go with them. So they have other coordinating products that will coordinate with Paper Pumpkin. So it's more than just Paper Pumpkin. Okay. So, oh, okay. I don't know. I was talking to a US. Sorry, Cynthia. I may be wrong. I was talking to a US demonstrator that was at our OnStage event, and she wasn't quite sure. She thought it might have went up to 29. So you can see here we've got, it makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Oh, so Cynthia said we might get a block in our first subscription, unless that changes in April as well. So, and then it shows you how to create the cards. So you've got the step by, so it's very similar to our kits in that fact. Shows you how to create the cards. And what time is it? 9:47. I really probably don't have time. We might make one of these later in the week. So you can see we've got these gorgeous envelopes that go with it. So you've got the envelopes to go with it all. We have, so here, this was what was said to me at OnStage, is that they're printed on both sides. So you can see here, most of our kits, we have a print here and we don't really have a print there. So you can see they're printed on both sides. So you could actually cut that down and you've got two pieces to use on a card front. Yeah, it's the same block that probably comes in our kits too. They're a different block to our Stampin' Up blocks. Okay, so you've got three of those. This is the next one, which is the wood look. You've got three of those. Okay, we have some pieces where we stamp. We have some labels where we stamp. And then these are the other three card bases. Okay. All right. So, all right. So we've got that. And then, of course, there's all these pieces that embellish. So we've got 2 pages of these. So you can see these are just die cuts that push out and we can embellish. Okay. They push out. I wonder, can I quickly just lay one card together? Which card do we want to lay together? We could probably lay that one together. We could do this one here. So we have this one here. We could lay this together. I'm just going to quickly lay it together. So we've got other die cut pieces. We've got glue. We've got tear and tape. We've got dimensionals. We've got little embellishments there. And these are a layer that will go on here. So I'm going to quickly just lay one together so you can see what it looks like, because this one's super, super cute. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got the push bike. Okay, here. Then, of course, we've got one of those little sentiment strips that we will stamp our sentiment on that goes here. We've got another one of those that is like a square that we, where are we? This one that will go under here with a happy birthday on it, like a tab. We've got some little pieces like, we will stamp those. So this little reed type of thing, we stamp it. And this goes in under there like that. And there you go. So you can see that is this one here. Okay. So as you can see, super, super cute. Can I quickly put this one together? This is what you call quick crafting with me. And we've got this goes like that. Then we've got that round one that I punched out, which is this. I love this kit. It looks gorgeous. We then have one of these that we're going to stamp a sentiment on that goes all the way across like so. Then we have this here, and then we have one of those white pieces, which is probably this one that we stamp on. And then we have the cute oars, and so this, that crisscrossed. Okay, so this subscription, you can choose how you want to subscribe, Donna. So yeah, so the subscription, you choose how you want to do it. Sorry, that goes above that. There you go. And that's quickly popping that one together. So you choose how you want it. So it can be 3 months, it can be 6 months, or it can be 12 months, or it can be just monthly. So you choose how you want to do it. So yeah. So I actually did say that earlier. You probably missed that, Donna. So you can subscribe on a monthly going base, or you can subscribe 3 monthly, or you can subscribe 6 monthly or 12 months. It is so exciting. It was probably one of the most exciting things that we heard. And I can tell you, there's more exciting things. There's more exciting things. I can't tell you, but there's more exciting things coming throughout the year. You will not be disappointed. So now is the best time, I'm telling you, to either join Stampin' Up or shop with Stampin' Up, because we have got some fantastic brand new products coming. So it was just the injection that we needed. It was physically, Paper Pumpkin is the injection that we needed, definitely. And I think the Impressions Matte, like that gives you the 3D puff, that's coming. It works with all of your die cutting machines, like your Big Shot machine. You can also skip a month, says Donna. Yes, you can actually pause it and skip it. And not get it. So say you're going away, you can skip it. Say you are going away too, you can get it addressed. So for some people over in the US, in winter, they go to their cabins and things, or in summer, they go to their lake houses and things. So they can actually redirect it and get it sent to wherever they are. So if you're going to be somewhere for a specific amount of time, you can actually redirect the address and get it sent to where you're going. Also, too, for demonstrators as well, we are able to, this was another exciting thing, we are able to say how many kits we want to get each month. Okay, so we as demonstrators, we can say, this month I want to get 5 of those kits. Like I want to buy 5 of those kits. Then we can cash and carry them as well. Okay, so if you're someone that doesn't want to subscribe, but you want to try it, then definitely reach out to me, because I can add your kit to my monthly amount that I'm getting, and you can buy it from me cash and carry if you want to do it that way. The only thing that you've got to remember is, if you're going to buy it cash and carry, either you've got to be local, or otherwise you're going to pay postage on top of it again. So it's easier just to subscribe. But if you wanted to get a one-off, or I may purchase some extra ones each month. So when you see it and you go, I want that, and it's sold out, I may have one available. So yeah, they will be a same set price. Yes, Vicky, every month they will be the same set price. So once you subscribe, it will be that amount every month. So it's super exciting. And as I said, 1st of April, it's going to be happening. We're going to have more details tomorrow, and I'm hoping that we will get the in our updates tomorrow. Hoping there are refills as well. You can buy refills, yes. And sometimes if they've got an influx of kits as well, and they've got some left over, you may be able to purchase an extra kit. If you love it, you may be able to purchase. The refills will just give you all the consumables, so that will give you all of the card bases, the dies, all of that. It just won't give you the stamp set and the block and the ink pad. So yeah, it's very exciting for Stampin' Up for South Pacific. Really, really exciting. So if you're watching this and you're interested, please reach out to me. More than happy to help you. And yes, you can purchase your subscription through me come 1st of April. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I will give you an extra week to get your entries in for the creative card sketch challenge that I did last week. I'm going to give you all an extra week. I will create that event and pop it up so that you can do it. I actually don't even have my card sample anymore, because I use them as my swaps. So I can't actually show you a photo of my card that I did. I might be able to take a screenshot maybe from when I created it. Maybe I can grab it off my YouTube video. So if you didn't see the sketch challenge last week, it was on Tuesday last week that I did it. Tuesday last week. If you didn't see Tuesday's sketch challenge, go back. That was sketch challenge number 6. If you pop your entries in, you will be in the running to get something brand new that I got, a nice little gift that I got, especially for my prize giveaways. Donna says, I'm interested in some of the past Paper Pumpkin kits. I don't think that's possible, Donna, but they may bring some around again. I don't know. But yeah, look for them maybe sometimes in our last chance product. You might be able to if they have some extra left over. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I hope you loved all those updates, and I hope you're as excited about everything that's coming to Stampin' Up as I am. And as I said, if you want to get in on getting these brand new products, definitely purchasing the starter kit and becoming a Wild Heart Crafter team member is definitely the way to go. If you want more information about joining and whether the joining process is what would be right for you, please don't hesitate and let me know. I would be more than happy to let you know how to go about that and get it organized for you. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me, and I will see you all. I probably will do another live this week sometime. It could be I don't know, maybe Friday morning, something like that, but we will see. I'll try and jump on and do another live. I've got so many things happening this week, and I've got to go back to work again this week. So I hope you enjoyed what I showed you today. Thanks everyone.